is time. It is time to read Rafayel's card. If you saw the first video, you probably know what I'm talking about. It is time. Time to watch Rafayel's card because I have been reading that Rafayel's card is very fucking spicy. And if it's any similar to Silas's, in which they were transported to this other world by the Protocore, man, I'm I guess we're in for a fucking joyride. Quite literally. Silas is still asleep, so I think that's funny, because Mans is just tired of my bullshit in this game. Anyway, Gem Affection. Rafayel and I came to the desert to investigate the Protocore shards at first, but then we are swept into a temporal vortex, falling in the era when the murals were created. Oh damn. Okay. Let's start. We're starting this. We're oh.
Your Highness, please calm down. Please calm down.
I'm not your princess. Didn't we agree you'd release me once I helped you deal with the messenger? What happened? It's already been 3 days. I can't be bothered to argue with the mates who are following me. I'm ready to sprint toward the palace gate. Before I can take another step, however, a shining sword suddenly blocks my path.
Behave. Once Her Highness returns from her rendezvous with her beloved, we will release you, imposter.
The blade's cold gleam slices the inner turmoil in my mind. Only whispers of the wild remain. What if I also have a beloved that I'm eager to meet?
Your beloved?
The sword-wielding mate scrutinizes me before sheathing her weapon.
Wait until you're done playing princess. Whether your beloved is near or far, wouldn't it be simple to bring him here?
It makes it sound so easy, but I don't even know if he's in the sea or somewhere on land. Wait, she called him her beloved? Oh my god. It all started a week ago! Rumors swirled around the outland desert about a strange protocore fragment. It was connected to a string of peculiar instances. At first, I thought it would be investigated by myself, but upon learning about my mission, Rafayel volunteered to be my guide, and we set off on an adventure to the distant desert together just like that.
Here we are, at Cave 72, the most raided spot in history, and universally recognized by archaeologists as the trickiest to restore.
Facing the stone wall, Rafayel grabs a flashlight. He turns it on and light shines on ancient symbols. He glances at me.
I heard the fragments are in these mural caves. Are your resonant senses tingling?
Rafayel has been scouring the caves with me all morning, but to no avail. Stepping on the gravel, I inch forward and try to resonate with the mural. Weird. I'm not picking up any profile fluctuations. Were the rumors just lies? Rafayel sighs and extinguishes the cold light in his hand.
When relics of the past are involved, the tales never end. Then again, this world is huge. Nothing's too weird, you know. Maybe this cave is magical.
You think I'm a 3-year-old? Actually, hold on a second. I'm about to speak when out of the corner of my eye, I notice a subtle movement from the mural.
What is it?
Believing my eyes are playing tricks on me, I rub them and look again. A dancer's leaves flutter as if she is ready to leap into the air.
Scared? I was just playing around.
Noticing my silence, Rafayel follows my gaze. The graceful dancer has vanished without a trace. Is this a result of the protocore fragment messing with us? Approach! Approach him! After a few seconds pass, I take several steps towards the mural. I resonate with it. I thought I could grab the fragment, but the mural's strength is stronger than I expected. It engulfs me in an instant.
Hey!
Before I lost consciousness, I saw Rafayel follow after me as he vanished into the depths of the dark vortex. Once I regain my senses, a different scene unfolds before my eyes. I immediately look for Rafayel, but there's no one here. What is this place? Where did that mural and Rafayel go? I struggle to stand up as I gawk at the intricately decorated palace looming over me.
Who are you, intruder? How dare you trespass into Her Highness's abode?
Still trying to process everything, a glint of steel suddenly catches my eye. I look up and see a maid wearing a formal uniform. She's glaring at me. I attack, trying to knock the sword away, but she effortlessly evades and seizes my wrist. Her skills, she's in a league of her own. Oh goddamn, okay. I expected to be treated like a spy and killed, but to my surprise, the sword-wielding maid escorts me to a room. A praises my attire and then tosses me a set of elegant garments. The night before the messenger's arrival, the princess ran away to meet her beloved. To deal with the messenger, this quick-witted maid deems me a fitting substitute and pulls me into her plan. And so, in my quest to find Rafayel within this bizarre space-time anomaly, I wander the palace. A crimson veil covers my face as I unwittingly assume the role of the princess. Pretending to be the princess is harder than I thought. I figure I could handle a diplomatic meeting in the Great Hall, but I was greeted with a series of unexpected problems. For instance,
upon learning of your highness's decision to stay here, messengers from every corner of the land brought these humble gifts. We hope they alleviate your boredom.
earlier I was in a standoff with a sword-wielding maid. Now there's a female messenger. I mentally prepare myself once more and slip back into the role of the princess. Alright, bring them in. I have urgent matters to attend to, so be quick about it. At her signal, men wearing all sorts of attire line up respectfully before me.
Your highness, please look. They are pleasing to the eye.
These are your humble gifts?
Are none to your liking, your highness? There is a tall man over there.
No need. To avoid any more trouble, I pretend to be picky and look disdainful. Unexpectedly, the female messenger remains composed as if she was expecting this.
If none strike your fancy, perhaps another could...
Winking at her group, they quickly make way. Oh shit, of course it's him! At the other end of the room is someone wearing a robe adorned with golden gauze. He walks forward.
Would a handsome magician of fire stoke the flames of your curiosity?
Fire. From the moment fire is mentioned, my gaze stays on the person before me. Fire acts as a veil over his face, the haze preventing me from seeing him clearly. With a wave of his hand, the figure conjures leaping and twirling flames. The palace's courtyard is illuminated with an even brighter glow. It's only after the flames fade that the tall figure reveals himself. Raphael! Wow! I'm not even a Raphael girly, but oh my god, okay. He gracefully navigates through the crowd and steps over the swaying shadows to stand next to me.
Rejecting this fellow and that sweet lad? Your Highness, you are very hard to please.
He takes my hand and places a flower made of fire into my palm.
Now tell me, Your Highness, do I pique your interest? Stoke the flames of your curiosity?
A torrent of questions floods my mind, but I don't know where to start. Ignoring the murmurs of onlookers, I take Raphael's hand and lead him to my bedchamber. Girl! I close the door to my bedchamber, discard my red veil, and eagerly guide Raphael to the bed. Girl, calm down! Where have you been? I thought I'd never see you again.
Were you worried about me?
Raphael turns and leans back against the bed. Smiling, his gaze is fixed on me. I blush. Sort of.
So you were worried about not seeing me again? Yay or nay? I guess my efforts to disguise myself as the princess's tribute were all in vain.
Raphael sits up next to me, ready to share his recent experiences. He holds out his hand to pull me closer. Just as I fell from the sky and landed in the palace courtyard, he opens his eyes to find himself lying on an altar.
In an attempt to ask for protection, a small country planned to offer its youngest prince to the princess of the mighty empire. But there are rumors of her tyrannical nature. She's notorious for salacious escapades that know no bounds.
Raphael pauses and casts a mischievous glance my way. That has nothing to do with me, right? He doesn't give me a direct answer.
The queen, unwilling to let her son endure such humiliation, summoned a sorcerer who would consult the heavens for a solution.
Was that when you fell out of the sky and got captured?
You're half right, though I'm not a fish that got thrown here unwillingly. I wanted to show up.
How did you know it'd be here?
I didn't.
Raphael shrugs in response, as if he just stated a simple fact that everyone knew. Well, here you are. Aren't you afraid of running into the real princess who's tyrannical and salacious?
Whether or not she's like that, who's to say?
Raphael leans closer to me and scoffs. There's a hint of a smile on his lips.
But you know, someone hasn't shown any concern for me despite our separation. I wouldn't call her tyrannical, though. She's more cold-hearted. Like, what if I hadn't shown up, and one of those guys swept you off your feet.
That's nonsense. I retort immediately. Raphael straightens his posture as if he were victorious in proving a point. He looks at me, his gaze tinged with seriousness.
I wasn't sure if you were in this palace, but at the very least, you weren't at the place I landed in. If I couldn't find you here, then I'd just escape and look elsewhere. I'll always find my way, as long as you remember me. Also...
Is this a reference to his myth? Because I've never read his myths before. I don't have them.
Let's push the what-ifs to the side. Right now, you're here, in front of me.
Raphael... Before I can finish speaking, I hear a peculiar noise outside the door. I quickly gesture for Raphael to be silent. Here's mate peek scene. Raphael waves his hand and extinguishes all candlelight in the room. Only the lamp in front of the bed is still lit. It casts a soft glow in this intimate space.
She's still there? Did her eyes stop working?
I need to do something else.
You need me to play along, yeah?
Skidding the room, I reach out and adjust the golden accessory on his chest before gently pushing him back on the bed in one fluid motion. All caught off guard, Raphael quickly plays with a strand of my hair and pretends to whisper sweet nothings into my ear.
Your Highness, the rumors weren't wrong about you.
His voice is doing things to me I don't like. You are just good with your words. My arm brushes against his skin and I tense up. If this improvised show continues, then I won't know what to say next. Fortunately, the maid outside the door seems to realize what's happening. She snorts and steps back. Finally.
That's it?
Just as I'm about to get off, Raphael, I'm immediately pulled back into his... Oh shit. I'm the one who's surprised now, but I quickly relax in his arms.
It's been a long time since we were together. Let's stay like this for a little while longer. Though you did say you didn't miss me. I
do.
What was that? It's too dark. I can't hear all that well.
Did he just say that? It's too dark. I can't hear you. I've heard this somewhere before.
I can't hear you! It's too dark in here!
Somewhat stunned yet also amused, I move closer and whisper into his ear. On those days where I couldn't see you, I missed you. I missed you more than anyone else. Did you catch that?
I did.
In the darkness, the hand creeping up my back seems to hold me even tighter.
It's all the more reason for us to stay like this for a little bit.
I'm gonna go crazy.
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room.
Okay. I kinda panicked. Oh shit, another paragraph, hold on. Days passed, the princess still hasn't returned, and no one knows if she ever will. It seems everyone has silently accepted this under a facade of calm. Facade. Fake. To keep up appearances, Raphael and I continue to play our roles in our finely crafted show of bliss. I am an indulgent princess while he is the haughty beauty I favor. But behind the scenes, we're devising a plan on how we can return to Lincoln. Raphael tells me that, based on his observations so far, he suspects we're in the era in which that mural was made.
Since we time traveled or something, is it possible the alternate reality we're currently in has that very same mural?
The doors to my bedchamber are firmly shut, and as usual, Raphael visits me every afternoon here. Afternoon sunlight flows through the cracks of the wooden window. The golden accessories on his attire shine. They are a spectacle to behold. A light bulb goes off in my head, and I add onto his statement. Do you think we'll be able to go back home if I resonate with it again? Raphael contemplates my idea for a moment. He then gets up from his chair and heads to the door.
Let's go, Your Highness.
Where are we going?
We're finding our way home.
Traversing the shadows cast by daylight, Raphael speeds through the courtyard, passes the garden, and heads deeper into the palace. I follow close behind the same quick steps until he stops in front of a wall. When you said we'd find a way home, did you mean we would start from here? I gaze at the looming palace walls, their impossible presence akin to the insurmountable fortress. We're like birds trapped in a cage. It's too tall. I almost want to know what's supposed to be kept out. Or in.
It can't be us, right?
Raphael raises an eyebrow and looks behind him.
Do you want to see what's outside, Your Highness?
Of course, but... before I can finish, I notice my feet are no longer touching the ground. Rafayel is already carrying me. What are you doing?
I'm supporting you, obviously. How else are you gonna see what's outside?
Suddenly, the palace wall doesn't seem so daunting. I stretch out my hand, my fingers almost touching the top of it. Peek over the wall, and there a vast desert glitters under the sun.
So, is the view nice, or?
With a bit of support, I hoist myself onto the wall's ledge. I reach out to Rafayel. Come up and look at it yourself. You won't know otherwise. Rafayel hesitates before grabbing my hand. With a bit of effort, I manage to pull him up. Rafayel and I sit on the palace wall and survey the landscape in the distance.
Well, now that I'm seeing it for myself, it's breathtaking.
Honestly, the view isn't exactly striking. It's just a barren desert. The wind whips up sand and dirt, sting in my face. Then again, it feels like it's been ages since I had a breath of freedom. I realized why the princess wanted to escape. Being confined in this palace is dreadfully dull. She had nothing to do except live by the same boring life day in, day out.
Didn't she run away to see her beloved, though?
Even if the person I like is around, I wouldn't want to have such a life because he wouldn't like it either, right? I turn to look at Rafayel. Rafayel, will we be able to return to Lincoln?
Not right now. We're missing something.
Which is?
The stuff that'll take us back the way we came.
I want to ask Rafayel what's he's talking about, yet before I can open my mouth, someone angrily shouts behind us.
You on the wall! Who are you?
Rafayel and I hastily turn around and spot the guards who are about to rush towards us. We have no choice but to jump down. Rafayel grabs my hand and leads me deeper into the palace.
Over here.
After some time has passed, he pulls me into a dark, secluded spot. He leans closer and I'm pressed against the shelf. This place...
Shh.
Rafayel covers my mouth with his hand and I immediately stop talking. But in the next moment, his face moves closer to mine. My heart is beating like a drum. A couple of minutes pass and it seems the guards who were after us has disappeared. Rafayel lets go of me.
So, what were you about to say?
That, I mean... I was about to ask, where are we?
In this desert, there are countless caves. Finding that Cave 72 is the real challenge. But if there's a guide of some sort lying around, that might make things easier.
In other words, the thing Rafayel was referring to that will take us back the way we came is a map in the library. I haven't looked at all the books here and there's a problem. They're written in another language. Can you understand them?
Nope.
The casual flick of his wrist, Rafayel taps the top of my head with a book he pulled out from a nearby shelf.
We're looking for a map, cutie. Focus on the pictures, not the text.
I nod and dive headfirst into the sea of books. From morning until dusk, we searched through almost every nook and cranny, but we failed to find a map. At this moment, the last bookshelf that needs to be checked stands before me. It's located in the deepest part of the library. It's all the way up there. I stand on my tiptoes reaching for a book. Then I hear Rafayel's voice behind me.
Desert Atlas. I found it.
I turn around, and maybe because I was on my tiptoes for too long, I lost my footing. I stagger toward the wooden shelf. It wobbles and a book falls onto my head. When the book lands on the ground, it opens up and reveals its colorful illustrations. Yet before I can get a closer look, Rafayel picks it up and closes it. Nudging my shoulder, he directs me towards the door.
We should get out of here. Now.
Something feels off. Rafayel's actions are usually graceful, but the way he's moving is weird. What was in that book?
Who knows?
Bitch, you know. I saw there were colorful drawings in it. You'd think they could be murals.
Nah.
But you didn't even see it. How can you be so sure? How strange. Rafayel is brushing me off, which only makes me more curious about that book. While Rafayel is trying to come up with a response, I grab the book he had placed back on the shelf. Flipping it open with a flourish, I only then realize that it's actually a I'm stunned by the drawings, but then a hand covers my eyes and another snatches the book.
I told you it's not for innocent people, yet you still took a peek anyway.
Oh my god, it was porn!
Now everything's just awkward.
Didn't say that at all.
Okay, but like, did I need to tell you explicitly?
Yes. Fine, let's go back and study the map. I swipe the map from Raphael and hold it close to my chest as I dart out of the room. I'm itching to leave this embarrassing experience behind.
Hey, wait. I'm the only one who's gonna know about this, and I won't be telling anyone else. Why are you so nervous?
Oh, I wonder. Oh, I fucking wonder. In the bedchamber, we spread out the map on the fancy velvet with golden embroidery.
This desert atlas and the records of Western regions in the Lincoln Gallery are practically twins. They match up pretty well.
Raphael grabs a pen and paper from the table. He sketches out locations of the palace and city gate.
Once we're out of the city, we'll head west and locate the caves, or at least their general vicinity.
Flame in the incense burner flickers, and a faint fragrance permeates the room. Watching the flicker, I don't speak.
What are you thinking about?
I wonder, will we be able to go home without a problem?
Didn't you already chew on that question up on the wall?
Still feeling anxious, I give Raphael a skeptical look. But even if that space-time vortex appears, we might end up in a different reality. Who knows where we'll be? As the flame dies down, ready to go out, Raphael throws a spark from his palm to reignite it.
Then I'll just have to find you again.
You're pretty confident, huh? Bitch, she's done this before!
I'm good at tracking people down. Besides, didn't I already do it?
Boy! The warmth of Raphael's hand envelops mine and melts away my worries about uncertainty.
Like how every drop of water finds its way to the ocean, those who are lost will always find their way home.
That is such a pretty phrase.
Your Highness, the messenger has brought you a rare fruit. Would you like to try it?
Raphael hesitates, glancing reluctantly towards the door.
Why is it always her? She's like a persistent shadow.
Just as the maid is about to barge in, Raphael flings himself into the bed. He's using his body in the last-minute attempt to conceal the map. I then lean in, pretending to be intimate. We're occupied right now. If it's only about the fruit, kindly leave us be. The maid nonchalantly sets down the tray and heads to the door with measured steps. Before she leaves, she looks back.
Then I shall wait by the door. I'll always be ready to tend to you, Your Highness.
Why is everyone in the palace so fond of eavesdropping? I guess pretending won't work on her. Oh shit. Oh my god, it's so...
Why are you...
Let's make it convincing.
Oh, this intense.
Holy shit.
Tell me, should I be a good, honest boy? Or should I play hard to get?
Bitch, I can't scream right now. There's people downstairs.
Come dawn, new whispers will fill the air.
Holy fucking shit. Wait, can we go back a little bit? Can we rewind? What the fuck just happened?
I'm a fox now. Out of all the things I expected, that wasn't one of them.
You went from being a fish to being a fox. Goddamn, bro.
Like this?
What the fuck, man? Oh my god, I can't.
You're so demanding. All right, I'll make sure not a single drop goes to waste.
My mind. Oh my god. This is doing things to me. This is doing things to me. Let me just. This is so intense. This is so fucking intense. Oh my god.
Since your highness wants to spice things up, I'll do my best to satisfy your every need.
I just know he's into role-playing during the deed. I am so sick in the fucking head, oh my god. He licked her hand. Oh my fucking... I need to calm down. I need to calm the fuck down. What time is it?
Good evening, Mika. It's 7:02 p.m.
Yeah, I can no longer scream. You know what? Safety measures. We're gonna get some safety measures. Getting the pillow. We're getting the goddamn fucking pillow. The fact that I have to get a pillow just in case I scream too loud that my father walks in on me with this playing. Oh my god.
Can't take it anymore?
No, I can't. I really can't.
It's so far away. I can't get it. Your Highness, could you?
What are you doing? I thought she was going to choke him. Oh my god. I thought she was going to choke him. Wait! She actually is. Wait, okay, no. She's not choking him.
I think you need to go a little lower.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Oh my god, I cannot. Bitch, what are you doing? Just grab the fucking creep. Just grab the fucking creep.
Wanna keep looking?
No. I could never be in this situation. I could never.
Forget the fruit. Can't you compensate me another way?
What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm feeling something. Oh my god. Oh my god. On this night, I drift in and out of my dreams. The candlelight is long gone, lost in the darkness. With no more light, time dissipates unnoticed. Only the sky hints at the passage of time, showing it's past midnight. I lie in bed waiting for something, anything to...
Are you awake?
Yes?
Let's go.
In the next moment, a burst of light pierces the darkness. Raphael and I quickly get off the bed. I take the map while he grabs his bag. Avoiding the guards, we follow the real princess's escape route. Raphael and I get on our horse.
Hold on tight. The road's gonna be a little bumpy. Go.
The night sky adorned with a silver moon is the epitome of elegance, and the desert reaches for the horizon. It's like just the two of us, suspended between heaven and earth. The horse continues to gallop and the world zooms past us. All of a sudden, I feel a strange connection to the princess whom I never met. Is this how she felt when going to meet her beloved? I hold on to Raphael, hoping to find the mural soon, but also wishing this journey never ended. I lose track of time as we sit on the horse. Then Raphael pulls the reins and the horse stops before a cave.
This must be it.
Following the map, we locate the cave where the mural should be. Raphael holds up a lamp, its light shining on the stone wall before us. Unexpectedly, the wall that should have possessed the mural is bare. As we look at our shadows, we exchange a look. We're at a loss for words.
Is it incomplete?
We were so certain the mural was a key, but now we don't know what to do. Where did that painter go? Painting tools lie scattered on the ground near the stone wall. There are mineral pigments of various amounts. Raphael picks up a brush from the ground and dips in the ochre pigment. Then he paints a line on the wall.
Interesting. This isn't the original stone wall. There's a layer of fine clay and kaolinite on it, all ready for painting.
Seeing me still fixated on the dark red brush stroke, Raphael takes my hand and guides me deeper into the cave. It's time to investigate. Deep within the cave, colorful ore is piled in heaps. As Raphael casually picks up a piece of malachite, I realize something. It's not the mural itself that we need. Is it the paints? If the protocore fragment is hidden in the ore, then that's our ticket home.
We can try.
A long night draws to a close as daylight seeps through the crevices and touches the faint remnants of darkness on the wall.
Maybe in our own little way, we'll be able to return things to how they were.
I clutch the malachite in my palm.
Wait, there's still something I need to do.
I'm surprised as Raphael takes the ore from my hand and guides me back to the stone wall. What are you doing?
You know, an opportunity like this, where we can go into an alternate reality, there won't be a second time. Since that's the case, let's leave behind something that only we recognize.
In the dimly lit cave, he turns to me. Holding a paintbrush, he gazes at me tenderly.
Why are you spacing out? Pass me that pot with the cinnabar.
Not quite adept in ancient painting techniques, Raphael ends up with paint smeared all over his hands. Starting with burgundy as his base, he swiftly outlines the figure's attire with just a few brush strokes. Is that me?
Who else would it be?
He dips his brush into the cinnabar pot and adds a red fish, its tail vividly flicking. And why is the little red fish next to me? Raphael gazes at me, a gentle smile on his lips.
Because it likes you, cutie.
A streak of crimson light shines. The girl and the small fish break through an illusionary barrier, traveling from the desolate desert to the boundless ocean.
Thankfully, you'll be taking me home this time.
I can almost sense the damp air. I turn to look at her. I can't even read. I can't even speak. Is it me or does it smell like the sea?
I guess it's raining outside or something.
The air is getting heavy and water droplets trickle down from the rocks. It's a sun shower.
Once everything's soaked, we'll swim back to Lincoln together.
We marvel at the desert wanders until the rain stops. A peculiar rainbow appears on the horizon. It's just like magic. Peering out from the cave entrance, I see a radiant light shining on Raphael's face.
Are you suggesting we've stumbled into an alternate reality where you're a princess and I serve as your charming tribute? And we happen to get caught in a downpour in the desert?
Yeah, we experienced so many magical moments together. This has to be a miracle, right?
Of course. But if you want to talk about the greatest miracle...
He turns to me.
Wouldn't it be how I can still find you, even in the vastness of space and time?
Not knowing how many seconds have passed, I looked into Raphael's eyes. His fingers are intertwined with mine.
In the next reality, I will never let go of your hand.
Gazing at the ore in my palm, I hold my breath and focus. I use my resonancy well. A familiar vortex appears. I tightly hold Raphael's hand and jump. Before I realize it, I find myself gazing at that mural of a beautiful dancer. There she is, moving gracefully in her attire. It's as if she never left. Raphael? I try to look for Raphael to see he's next to me, his arms crossed. He's watching me closely.
Doesn't it feel like we slipped through the sands of time?
Yeah. It's nice in a way, especially since I still have you by my side. Raphael turns his head and stares at the mural. The silhouette, outlined by the gentle light against the stone wall, casts a shadow that melts with the painted clouds among the dancer. It almost becomes part of the ancient mural. While I'm captivated by the scene, he remains lost in his own thoughts.
I wonder if this mural we're admiring is truly the artist's original masterpiece from that era.
As Raphael speaks, he walks to the other end of the wall, and in the blink of an eye, he vanishes, as if merging with eternity itself. I quicken my steps and try to grab the blurred shadow on the mural.
Why are you in a rush? I'm here.
I'm worried that if I blink, you'll disappear again.
All vehicles are at the airport to drop people off, you know. So within a 50-mile radius, you won't find anything. Not even a dirt bike. Looks like I'm in a bit of a tough spot. I can't escape even if I had wings. Swimming's my only option.
Raphael looks at the seemingly endless expanse of yellow sand outside the cave.
Unless the sand turns into seawater, I might find myself stranded in this desert.
Or a kind soul could rescue you again. Raphael, smiling, takes my hand. He leads me deeper into the cave.
Then, should I thank her in advance?
That was... Hey, look, affinity up. This is... so... fucking spicy. Twitter was not joking. I started playing this game, by the way, since launch, but then I stopped playing after I finished like the story and I didn't know when the new chapters were gonna come out. So, of course, I missed out on a lot of banners, especially like the spicy ones that first came out. But I came back when I saw Silas's trailer. I'm an OG player, but not really OG if you think about it, because I missed out on many things and whatnot, but I came back for my boy Silas, okay? Well, if you enjoyed this video and you haven't watched me reacting to Silas's video yet, I really suggest you do that because I don't know, maybe I'll do more content like this for new banners and stuff if I'm able to get them. So yeah. See you!